school. Turn me up a little bit. Yeah.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video is like kinda, different from what we normally do. So today's video is a story time about the time that I got scammed. And no one really knows about this. Like, nobody knows that I got scammed before. This is probably the first time that anybody will be hearing it, except for like my mom and like someone that I used to talk to. Y'all, my skin looks so freaking bad. Like, it's not even funny, but I did my hair, you guys, because I was tired of looking and like feeling bad about myself or whatever. So I just gotta wash my hair and did it. So, but look at me getting off topic already. But today's video, like I said, is about a story time of when I got scammed, and this is pretty recent. Like, what are we in? April, and it happened last month in March, I think. Yeah, it happened last month, and I'm not gonna give y'all like too many details, but I'm gonna give you enough details so you can like kind of feel where I'm coming from. All right, so let's hop right into this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. This video might not be like as long, but every time I say that, it ends up being like a whole 20-minute video, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go back to last month, like the first week of March, I think. Yeah, like the first week of March or whatever. I had this old iPad or whatever. It was like iPad mini, like the first generation. So I started like I was watching like YouTube videos because I didn't want the iPad no more. Like, it was literally nothing you could do with it because you had to upgrade it. And like Apple, once the iPad is like way too out of date, they stop like giving updates or whatever for it. So I was like, okay, I don't know what to do with the iPad. So I went on YouTube and I was like, let's see like what other people do with their old electronics and stuff. So I went on this one girl's YouTube name. I forgot her YouTube name or whatever, but she was like that she sells them on like OfferUp and like Letgo or whatever, because some people might want them or whatever, because I don't know, she said that some people use them and they find ways to like make it to the newer version iPad or whatever. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna try that or whatever. So that same night, I was up until, I don't know why I was up this day, but like for some reason I just couldn't sleep or whatever. So I was like, let me sign up for the app or whatever, because I want to see how it works. So I signed up for the app, and then what did I do? I think I took pictures of the iPad because that's my mother had just gave it back to me that day, because she had it in her room when we had moved, and I never asked for it back because it was an older iPad. So I'm like, why do I need it? So I took pictures of it. It had like one scratch on it, but it was like so little, like you could barely see it. So I was like, no one, I'm just gonna put like, the iPad is, a little bit of scratches. And I sold the iPad for I think $130 because it's still an Apple product. Like, I'm not gonna sell it for $50. So I sold it for $140, right? So I tried doing that. I did that with OfferUp, I think, or Letgo. One of the two, and I did it, right? So it was like, you could see like how many people view it, and like who likes it or whatever, and people could like message you from the item telling you that they're interested in buying the product. So one person emailed me. Well, one person like messaged me, and then multiple people started messaging me like towards the morning time, because like I said, I was up at like 2 o'clock, and by the time I did all of that, it was like 4 or 5. So yeah, more people started messaging me towards the morning. So I started getting all these messages saying that they were interested in buying it. And you guys, let me give you a tip, right? My mother told me this when I got scammed. That same, like, 5 days after I got scammed, she told me this. If you're selling a product online on like OfferUp, Letgo, or whatever buy and sell app that they have out there, if they tell you they want to give you a check or if they tell you like, oh, I'll send you extra money for this, that, and the third, don't take it, because that's exactly where I messed up at. I took the extra money. She offered me extra money, and I was like, oh, this is good or whatever. And you know, I never tried a buy and sell app before, so I didn't know any better. Like, you know, everything happens for a reason. But anyway, what was I saying again? Okay, so basically the lady was like, oh, I'm interested in buying it or whatever. What's the version? You know, basically having a conversation about the details of the iPad. And I was just telling her, you know, going through it. And she texts back pretty fast. So I was like, oh, maybe this is a good, you know, someone good to sell, so I could sell it too or whatever. So fast forward to like the next day. No, fast forward to like a little bit more down in the conversation. She was like, oh, I'll offer you extra money because, you know, you kept it for me, and instead of like selling it to someone else, because she didn't have the money at that time. So I was like, cool, I'll take the extra money. And she was like, I'll give you $25 more to ship it off or whatever. So I was like,
Oh, so I don't gotta spend my money. Okay.
so I was like, okay, that's fine or whatever. She was like, oh, can you ship it like, so I think it was that Tuesday, right? It was Tuesday. She was like, can you ship it on Thursday, because I'm going somewhere over the weekend, so I won't be able to accept the package. So I was like, all right, that's no problem, whatever. So my mom works on Thursdays, like at this other job. She has two jobs. She works on Thursdays. So I was like, maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to ship it off that day or whatever. So she was like, oh, can you do it the Wednesday? I was like, yeah, maybe I could do it the Wednesday after school. So I shipped the item off, you guys. And here's where I messed up. I shipped the item off. The item came to like $15 and some change, because it was very light. And I sent it with a charger. And you know, the most thing that I'm mad about with me doing this was I went to Apple, bought a $40 charger. It came out of my pocket. It was a $40 charger with the box, which, you know, Apple charges an extra for the box. Like, the box doesn't come with the charger. So the box was like $30, I think. Yeah, because I bought her a piece, like a faster adapter, so it could charge faster. So all of that together was like $70. And, you know, I was like really, really pissed. But now it's like everything happens for a reason. So I wasn't really that mad about it. But anyway, I included the charger and stuff in the box, in the package. And my mom like bubble wrapped it and all of this stuff. We spent like a good hour in the post office, you know, making sure that the iPad was secured properly and stuff, so nothing happens through the shipping process. So after I shipped it off or whatever, I got a tracking number back, and I sent her the tracking number or whatever, and I told her like, make sure you're able to pick up the package, because I don't want anything to happen, because I'm not going to be responsible for anything that happens with the package. And we're going to rewind back to the part where she started messaging me or whatever. She was like, can I have your oh my god, I skipped the whole part, y'all. Like the best part. Okay. So anyway, let's back up a little bit. I'm bad at telling stories, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm very bad at telling stories. But anyway, she, instead of, you know how you have like Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and all of those like stuff that you could trust, basically. So she was like, oh, I can pay you through PayPal or whatever. But the thing is, you won't receive your payment until I get the package.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So, y'all see where I messed up at, right? Now, if you could tell me what's going to happen next, if you could tell me what's going to happen next, you could just tell me what happens next. But basically, she was like, oh, I'll send you this, you know, but you're not going to receive your payment until I get my package. So let's go back. We're going to fast forward again back to where I sent her the tracking number or whatever. So the package was going to arrive 2 days after I shipped it out because I put it in express. Mind you, I had to pay extra for express. This is where I'm getting mad because, like, you made me spend all this money. Like, come on now. Like, and I'm a child at that. And I told you I was a child, and you could tell that I was a child in my profile picture and everything. My age, everything was up there. Like, I don't understand people. Like, why would you do that? You have nothing else to do. Go get you a job. Do that. So, it was like 2 days after, so she received it on like Friday, early Saturday morning, I think. She received it, and I was like, and mind you, y'all, I was smart at this part. I was like, I'm gonna track the package and leave it on my phone so I could tell when she receives it, so I can notify her that I want my payment. Like, and the thing is, she had to send pictures to PayPal or whatever, so that PayPal could send me the payment. Basically, she kept making excuses about, oh, she's not home. Mind you, guys, she had told me that, oh, she was going to be home. She changed her plans just so that she could receive the package from me or whatever. So she was like, making excuses like, oh, I'm not home. I'm at a wedding. I won't be back until Monday. I'm like, girl. Like, girl, what? She was like, oh, I'm not home. I'll be back on Monday. As soon as I get home, I'll send the pictures to PayPal so that you can get your payment, and basically, like, the money that I was receiving from her, like, it wasn't something that I was reliant on, but I'm starting a business, so that could have went to my business to help me get stuff, like, even though I'm gonna be able to get this stuff either way, but like, I was still kind of reliant on the money so I could put it towards my business, so I could get a big bundle of stuff at one time. So she was like, yeah, I'll send the pictures when I get back on Monday. So we arrived to Monday, right? So I still didn't receive the payment. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give her a little bit of time because maybe she just got back in from wherever and, she just needs a little bit of time to settle in. So that Tuesday come, I texted her. I'm like, did you receive the payment? Did you receive the package? Because they already said that they delivered it to your house. So she didn't text me back. So I was like, you know what? So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, she did not, like, send me my payment yet. And I was getting real aggravated. I was like, she didn't send me my payment yet. And, I'm getting kind of upset. So my mother was like, okay, let's call PayPal. We called PayPal. PayPal was like, since you're under 18, like, you're going to have a parent to be on the phone with you, right? So I was like, I'm always shaking this camera. But anyway, she was like, you're going to have a person over 18 to be on the phone with you, right? So I was like, yeah. My mom was on the phone. We were on our way to, like, Walmart or something, so they were on speaker. So, they were like, what's your email that you sent the package with or whatever, that you signed up PayPal with or whatever. Mind you guys, I have an email already from my personal and from my business. I had that set up already. So I gave her the email that I signed up with PayPal. So they were like, oh, we don't see any payment that was sent to you from that person, this, that, and the third. And they were like, we're sorry, but you've been scammed. Okay, so basically, let me clear it up a little bit so you guys can understand. It was like an email that she sent me. It was like PayPal.zoa. It was like something, I forgot. Y'all don't mind that, that's my speaker. But it was like something that she said. It was like an email, and it looked exactly like the PayPal email. I swear on everything, it looks exactly like the PayPal email. So that's where she messed up. Well, that's where I messed up by by sending her the package through that or whatever. So then they were like, oh, you can report this to the internet theft or whatever, and it's like you're not really gonna get as much justice because you don't really know the person and you don't know if this person's address is exactly where what they sent you and this, that, and the third. So then my mom had to pick up something or whatever. So when we got back to our town or whatever, we went to the police station because they said that I should report it to the police station. So we reported to the police station. I had to file a police report or whatever, and yeah, that's really all that happened, you know. So I still haven't heard anything back from the police department yet, because I kind of knew that I wasn't gonna get any justice with the situation or whatever, and I'm not even like mad about it anymore. So yeah, just some tips, you guys. Like I said, if you're selling anything online or whatever, just be very careful, because people out here, literally, they do anything to get something. Like, I'm just saying, like, just be very careful. If someone offers you a check, don't take it. If someone says they're gonna offer you extra money so you can hold the item or whatever, don't take it. Like, stuff like that you have to look out for, because that's where I got caught up. So yeah, you guys, that was the story time. And I don't really do story times like that. I'm not good with story times at all. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos. And if you guys want more story times or whatever, I'll try to come up with more story times, because I don't really know anything. Nothing really happens in my life. So I'll try to come up with another story time. But like I said, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos.